guys, this is Ty from MasterKicks.com. I got some time to squeeze in the show for you, and we're going to be talking about the Jordan 12 Black and Game Royal. It's coming out on September the 21st, which is Saturday, and I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know, is it going to be easy to get, how many pairs were made, and that's my job to try and figure it out, alright? So first we want to look at the shoe, and the best place to look at is to go on Nike's website. They have one of the best pictures, and basically what you have is tumbled leather and a little bit of some kind of a mock leather on the side over here, tumbled leather on the toe box and all the way to the top, and on some portions of the panel overlays. The quarter panel here is tumbled leather. This is really it's shiny. It looks like some kind of a serious good leather material. And then on the mud guard and portion of the midsole is blue, and this is some kind of mock leather. And then you have your plastic tab with a Jumpman logo on it, the Jumpman wording, and then on the back tab with the Jumpman logo and the 23, typical of the Jordan 12. And this is a good shoe. Actually, I did a video on the Flu Game 12. I actually tested the shoe on the court, and I have a video for it. Like I did that like 4 years ago. You can go on my YouTube and watch it if you want. But this is not what we're here to talk about. We want to talk about how many pairs were made. Now this is going to be 190. All right. So now let's get into it. Again, I'm using a different screen capture tool, and this is called screencast. So we're going to be doing that now. Now the first thing I want to do is this. I always want to go on Footlocker's website and Footaction and Champs because they provide the best data. So I looked at their map, and this is what I got. This is like a rapid infestation of this sneaker, as everybody's getting it. And what I did was I took Footlocker's and I checked my region, all the locations are getting it. I checked another region, every location. So I'm assuming that every single Footlocker is getting it. About 895 stores. Footaction is the same way, 262 stores confirmed. And Champs is the same, 539 stores confirmed. Now, all 3 members of Footlocker's family are getting it, and they're going to be operating on a first come, first served basis. So like I said, I was very diligent in collecting my data. And so from then, we can set up the assumption. And we're going to talk about the USA first, and then we're going to try to figure out what everybody else is getting outside of the United States. Now, assumptions, we have to set it. Footlocker and derivatives, which is Footaction and Champs, they're going to get about 1/4 of the entire inventory. And then each physical location is going to get about 36 pairs because I'm feeling like a lot of people are going to get it. And then their online locations are going to get about 1/4 of what the physical locations are getting. And then we're going to give a little bit to East Bay if you want, and then we're going to try to find our numbers. Now the physical stores are going to be 859 times 18 for Footlocker. And Champs is 539 times 12. Now I want to correct something. I said 36 pairs here, so I meant to say 18 pairs to be fair, to be conservative. So I'm going to fix that. So 18 pairs, not 36. All right. And Footaction 262 times 12. And we're going to try to figure out what they're going to get. Because I gave 12 and 12 to Champs and Footaction, and I gave 18 to Footlocker. I want to correct that, guys. So please forgive me. I made a mistake on that. Now, so I did the calculation. Multiplied it, came to 25,722, and then to find the online allocations, you're going to take that number divided by 4. I got 6431 when I round it off, and then we're going to give East Bay 1/4 of this number, which is 6431 divided by 4. We get 1608, and then I'm going to add all this together at the end, and when you add them all up together, you get 34,000. And then I'm going to take this number based on my earlier assumption. I'm going to multiply that by 4. I get 140,000, and that's just for the United States. Now to find what everybody else is getting, I just took that number and multiplied it by 2, so we say 280,000 altogether. And that's not far-fetched. I'm thinking this shoe is going to be everywhere because every single major and minor chain is getting it. So they're going to make a lot. They're going to make a lot of them. All right. Now again, one thing I want to make sure is this: like, take all these numbers with a grain of salt because they are meant to just give you a rough estimate, a picture of what's going on. So I don't have like the store's numbers. I don't know what they're getting. I'm just basing all this based on assumptions. All I'm trying to say is it's not going to be super hard to get. Now let's look at the market value because a lot of people want to know, can I flip these and make some money on Saturday? We're going to see. So the first thing I do is this: I'm going to go on eBay, I'm going to go on Kixify, and I'm going to go on StockX. And we're going to check all 3 together, and we're going to see which place is the best place to sell it. Now, when I checked on eBay, this is what I got. This is my histogram. So between 230 and 240, 6 pairs were sold. Between 240 and 250, 8. Between 250 and then 270, none. Between 270 and 279.99, you got 8 pairs. And between 280 and 289.99, you got 1 pair. So the average price based on these numbers, I came up to 258.9 over here. Okay. But basically, you can sell this shoe for like $259. So what I did was I went a little bit further. I did the 5-number summary. That's in statistics, and then I put all the sales data over here, and we found the numbers. So the minimum price the shoe sold for was $240, but 50% of the shoe were selling between $249.99 and $279.99. So you're probably gonna fall into this category over here. So you're probably going to be selling the shoe for like $259. That's probably my best guess as of today. All right. So that's for eBay. And now we go on Kixify. Kixify has like only 12 sales altogether. And most of the shoes sold between the $260 and $269.99. The price ranges was $2 over here. And based on this average, because there was somebody that sold it for like $309, he stretched the average sale price to $274. So that's the Kixify. And then StockX, there was 137 sales and the average sale price was $249, and I put it all together in one place so you can see. So eBay $259.99, 23 pairs sold. Kixify $274.05, which is the average sale price, 12 pairs sold. And then on StockX $249.99, 137. Most people are gonna try to sell it on StockX because this is the fastest way to sell your shoe. You don't want to hold on to them. People already put how much they want to pay for it, so this is probably the best place to sell it. Now, StockX again is the quickest platform to sell this sneaker on. So what I did was, actually, by the way, you may want to look at this article if you get a chance. I talked about my traffic, my viewed links, and the implications. If you're a brand or a sneaker retailer, you want to look at it. Now, the average sale price is about $249 because we're gonna use StockX as our model because he registered the most sales, right? So now, if you live in Maryland, you're gonna be paying for this shoe $201.5 after tax, and I think you probably you'll be able to use your discount if you have a $20 off discount. You can use it, I think, because it's a general release. But either way, let's stick to the $201.5 if you live in the state of Maryland. On StockX, if you sell the shoe for $249, you're going to be going home with $221.61. And if you take that number and subtract it from $201.5, your profit is $20.11. All right? Unless you get like 5 or 10 pairs, I said leave the shoe alone. But if you can get 5 pairs and $20, you get about $100 profit on a Saturday morning for doing pretty much nothing but just going to the store and picking it up. That's okay. But if you only have like one in hand, don't even waste your time. All right? So I'm suspecting that retailers will have a good weekend. The shoe's going to sell pretty well. And if you want to buy it now, you can go, and I have it on my website right now. You can pre-order for the $190 and just give me my 20% fee. All right? So it's going to be on the website. You can buy it over here. You can pre-order it. I already have it on there for you guys. All right? I hope this helps you guys in your decision, your buying decision. And thanks for watching. This is Time for Master Kicks. And stay tuned for more stuff.